Greetings, I'm Quake, and this is more oxygen not included. See. Last time I set this up and I was trying to do food, but unfortunately, so crowded, which tells me one of two things: either the room isn't big enough, or they're too close to each other, which I'm gonna work on that. First, this for some reason is now saying it's flooded, which it is not. So I'm gonna take and remove that door. Set that at a high priority so they don't get out. Gotta be inside of a room. From what I've noticed, they've changed one of the logic things. Where the moment I put this here, they don't see it as a movable position. It's so very nice. Okay. Just wanted to stop that from flooding. Okay, now let me take a quick little look here. I need to do something with that mucine. It's just water. Wait, what is this? I don't know what that plant is. But if I ever get it, I might just grow it. Anyway, I'm going to extend this tank. Mostly to give them more, I guess I want to just call it breathing room. Figured that that will allow me to do many things that I would like to do. Now, let's see. I want to put some water in here, so I'm going to put... I don't want to lose... I want to lose this. I think I'm just going to go through... I'm going to remove this piping for one thing. I thought about placing a spot right here and just letting the water trickle down. And then closing that off. Which I... So that way when it gets down to a certain point, I can just... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. First and foremost... Okay, I'm gonna put this there. Then, I'm gonna take an airflow tile. I'm gonna put it right there like that. And that will help it trickle down. Which also means that I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Let's get rid of all that. It will set a sweep command. The whole point of that... Oop. All cleaned up. I want to be able to get that resource back. I don't want to lose it. Now, I want... Oh, I need more water. Sole point of that... Well, I mean, obviously... Oh. My breathability is good. Okay. Why are you saying you're starving? Makes no sense. Okay. Once I get all of this taken care of... I'm just gonna slowly just break those. That way I don't have to worry about somebody getting stuck. I will. It's salt water. I will put a ladder here, just out of a weird fear. This ladder's not done. If somebody comes here and builds that before that's finished, they could easily get stuck. That. Okay. So that's all forced down there. Okay. One person is slightly stressed. And that is good. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I don't need that anymore. Ah! All this food down there. All this food down there. Is there a way to lower the water? Okay. And destroy that. I'm gonna do the same thing to that I've done to that I'm doing with this one. My hope. Hey, you know what? If I deconstruct that, that'll just fall right down. I can do that. I may have to cancel that. I think when that's built, you can reach it. Yep. I'm going to build that to see and hope that it pushes all that dirt to the side. If it does what I think it does, then it's fine. I believe it should push it to the right. Yes, it did. Okay, so when I close that off, any resources stuck there, perfectly fine. Oh, not a problem. I'm gonna forever lose these, and then whatever. Okay, now I can build that. And I can destroy those. And yeah, why not? I'll just dig all that up. Improves airflow. Come on, I just need... Honestly, I just need these 4 tiles. Once those 4 tiles are done, I can just strip that wall down and have so much more room for Paco. Paku? Paku. Okay. This, I'm going to fill it with salt water, so even if I overdo it and water gets stuck there, it'll just fall right down into here, and that's fine. How much? How much is here? 1,000, 1,000. Okay, so technically that is available. Alright. That's the part I wanted to know. And you know what? I'm gonna put a sweep command there as well. And I'll break that. This is all a learning experience on this one, because this is the easiest one to deal with. Power consumed, okay. Alright, now... Oop. I want steel. Do that. I need... Let's make 10. Then I gotta come down here, and I gotta make some refined carbon. I'm gonna use this because technically I do have a couple of trees. So take 200, make 100. Okay. That doesn't math out. Means I'm losing a lot. Whatever. Okay, now let's look at the atmosphere. Ooh, look at that bright blue. That is beautiful. Oh, that lovely pressure and breathability. That's what you want. That's what you need. Okay. So, how many do I have in here? 7 critters. Wasn't the one... Alright. But technically, they will balance themselves out. Ooh, I get dirt. That's right, I get dirt. Ding. Piloting husbandry. Oh, well, that's not great, but not horrible. Ooh. Hold on. Priorities. Do I have anyone who's a cook? Dude, okay. So, as of right now, I'm missing someone who's an actual builder. Piloting. Oh, man. Need someone who can actually build. But, you know what? No. Let's go in here. I forget what you need. Okay, let's go in here. Look up critters. SPI. Alright, so I get tallow. Okay. So, sucrose. I get that. Latex, frozen, become ice. Sucrose. Nectar. Alright, so how hard is nectar? Oh, it takes... No! And it requires super cold. What else can you eat? Latex? So, all I would need... a pulverizer. Oh, please. Because tallow is a very useful item. How do I get the pulverizer? Pulverizer. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually used it. Okay. Alright. One quick information that I need. Let's look at it. Comfort zone is between negative 75, and 10. Where it prefers. Eat sucrose. Okay, once I get that. No. Food. Feeder here. Or drop off there. Station. Above all, it's good food. Okay. Crowded, cramped, elderly. Goodbye. 7, 11, 9. You're next. Gonna thin the herd. Okay. Now, I have this low enough that I can start working on my kitchen. That polluted dirt. Right, I never popped that open. Okay, time to do so. And I'll put this down. And for giggles, I know there's a couple of people who can't swim. Waiting for materials. That's polluted dirt. Okay, or no, polluted mud. That's just water. That's just water. I want this this arbor tree. Need the mealwood. Oh, the wonders I can do with the mealwood. That's enough for them to jump down. That's enough for them to go up. The destination. Ricato? Ricato? Polluted dirt. Venting into space. Ooh. It's gonna be an interesting one. But I still need to get that water source. It's got to be either in one of these I don't know what I'm gonna call this particular biome. I'm gonna call it seawater. No, not seawater. Salt biome? What? I don't remember the names of the biomes. This would be the aquatic biome. This would be the polluted biome. Tepid. Don't know. I don't remember. I'm just gonna. I mean, that's straight up frozen. I used to know them. Not by heart, but I knew them. No, not so much. Okay. At some point, I gotta get up to there. Alright. Alright, so not a lot of oxygen up in there. When I pop that, lava's gonna bleed out, which is fine. Let's see. Plumbing, furniture. No, not station. Food, right? Okay, electric grill. Okay. So I'm gonna put that there. Use it to push the water. Maybe condense it just a little bit. No, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna straight up build up to here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll put Now, if I put that there, smoker. Ooh. Did I get? Pulverizer? Refinement? Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. Oh, it's an output. Okay, that's fine. How much power does this thing take? Uh, Wait. Does this thing not take power? Okay. Again, I've never used this. I think when this came out as an item, I just never had a use for it. I think it was for like husks and something else. Right now, I'm just gonna get something basic set up. Oh, yeah, it doesn't use power. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. So my basic cooling loop is doing its the very job that I wanted it to do. I may have to set that at a higher priority. Now, the nice thing about having a consistent loop like that is this is going to keep dumping and dumping heat in here at a regularity. The bad part is that there's no give and take. When there's breaks in between, it actually has more of a benefit occasionally. Not in all cases. Because I kind of want it to like grab, pull, reset, grab, pull, reset. But like I said, it creates a regularity, which is nice. Okay, so that is what? 2 degrees from melting? It's always a 1 degree difference from what it says. So that says negative 0.6. It's actually closer to like 1 or 0.6 in the positive direction. Okay. Yeah, while I try to get all of this going, I just want to make use of all this as much as I can. Oh, bad part. How much power this thing takes. I need a much stronger source, but I don't really have. I mean, I could do that. Still only 300 watts. It would fit right there. Hmm. Flooding? Again? Why isn't it moving that way? Interesting. It builds that one stuff. Oh. I wonder if I could stack it here and just create a oxygen barrier. Ooh. I have future ideas. Alright. Pop that down, and then I'll just get rid of that. Okay. How many is... I only have one available. Wait. That's what grows that, right? So would it also be in my best interest to lay another one of those down? Oxygen. Good. Building there, that's fine. Wow, that's dark. Really pushed it down there. Alright, I want more ceramic. Let's make like 10. Now that plant is really eating up salt water. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, first off, get rid of that. That. What? Just... Now here's where I have to be careful. Made this mistake before. Yes. And then the pump. Begin pumping once more. Once the water gets low enough... Oh, it already broke. Ah, because it needed 2 tiles. Yep. I'll make that. At least that gives me more calories. I'm going to create... how do I want to do this? I want to start off small, or do I want to start off tall? What? I'll start off... like that. Now what I'm going to do... Wait, food. Which is on the circuit. I have to move stuff onto a different circuit. Take 2 fridges, put them like that. And what's going to happen is slowly, over time, carbon dioxide is going to fill in here. It will create a sterile environment, which will actually help prolong the food. Now, what I really want to do, if I really want to make my food last longer, I want to get it into a cold spot. I could actually get these to be cold and in a sterile environment. Ooh, my food would never go bad. Unless I wanted it to. Okay, yeah. I was right. So, 0.06 is not enough to turn water, or turn ice into water. It's going to have to be 1.6. Okay, come on. Builder. I need a builder. Shoot. What is this? Your brisket. Ah. Yeah, right. I'll just make 20 of that. They can put that on their tables, and then they can have salt. Okay, edible cooking ingredient. Now, destroy that. That'll put food right there. What I want. Do a general sweep command. Yes, look at this. You know what? I'm gonna leave that there. Be fed from the feeder. Too big. No, that's not why. Because I have these here, right? Stable. Requires ranching building. But realistically, I don't think I need to worry about putting a stable in here. 8 from the feeder, wild. Well, for one, I don't think they're ever going to tame. Not as it is. 2, hold on. And 2 is, well, I can't really put other ranching stuff in here to do the taming. Okay, I jumped the gun on that one. That's fine though, but I'll get it back. I actually don't care if they eat that seed. Ooh. Okay, now mealwood. Mealwood requires dirt. Also, I can't right now if I wanted to. Temperature. Wrong one. Too high. Now, he's going to do this. No. Cancel that. Going to do this. I'm eventually going to connect that. That'll give me more power. Oh, wrong one. Well, it's close enough. Now. My fear is I'm going to flood it. I mean, I probably am. That's not even a fear. It's just more of a, I'm going to flood it. Okay. Sweep all that up. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that stuff. Part of me almost wants to run it through this thing until it overheats the liquid. So when it overheats, ooh, that's an interesting thought. But it would, there's the problem. Slime would come out. That might break the pipes. I don't want to have to deal with that. My only other thought, I need lice loaf. I'm gonna have to uproot that so I can move everything upward. I have a lot to think about here. Give me some latex. Time to... What is this? Not dealt with it before, so I don't really know, like, what it is or what it's used for. Bleachstone to biodiesel. Lime to that. What does it... I mean, it's a really good thermal conductor, but it doesn't have a lot of capacity. Out of curiosity, I'm pretty sure supercoolant Where's it at? There it is. That's ain't much. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Something I'll figure out later. Yeah. You need sushi rolls. Okay. Hmm. Storage here. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna start putting pearls up there. Hmm. Need more power. Okay, so that's ready. I really gotta watch this. No, I just cancel that. Okay. Still coming. Because of power. Now I'm going to enable it. Alright. So I'll put the pup there. Where's the pup? Pup. Ah, here we are. Okay, so I don't have any yet. Alright, let me look at that again. Okay, 2 crows. I have to freeze it. Has to be an easier way. I get ethanol. Not prepared for. Eggshell. 3. Yeah, I'll just do 10. Eventually, I'm just going to set that to forever. Still cramped. How many are in here? 6. Does that count eggs? Okay, 12, 13, 6. Oh, yes. Forever. That's the one I'm not sure to do. Oop. I want more of these things in here. They just pollinate like crazy. Okay. Now what? Okay. That's confusing. Why? I thought it was like 1.6. So that should have turned to water by now. Why is it not? Sooner it does. Hmm. Alright. Well, not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna deconstruct because I don't want you on the. I don't want you on there making anything. Hmm. Latex. Gotta be a way to chill it. But let's see, what temperature is it at? Okay. Terrible thermal conductor. Not surprising. Now I need to move the barracks somewhere else. Where do I want to move it to? That's still pumping. Take that into another 40. Honestly, I should probably set that to forever. Okay. At the moment this... Oh. Already at that moment. I was gonna say, at the moment that this is like... something I can easily get rid of. I should. Cancel that. Yeah. I'll leave that there. That's gonna fall. I'll clean it up. Can't pop that one just yet. I already did that. I already did that. Now let's look at your... Okay, so I'm about to get a bunch of eggs. My food is good. That's not even a question at this point. How do I make... Sushi's probably made on the grill. Will require... a gas one. Okay. Once that's so low... that's not drinking it anymore. Then I'm gonna come up here and start doing it. But I'm also gonna move it down lower. I think... Okay, so first off, I need to do that. The reason why I need to do that is eventually I'm gonna let these guys just fall down. And they're gonna need a place to go. Okay, there's still polluted mud. And it's too... assuming it's too pressurized. Floral scent. Wait, what? What's giving up? Oh, you. Get rid of that. Alright, come on, builder. Give me a builder. Oh, no, I will not do flatulent. I will just take that and move on. Alright. Even though that there has been a bit of a pause in oxygen creation, that's actually okay. Because, well, it's decently pressurized. Or not sucrose. Sulfur. Eggshell, malt, table salt, yeah. And not enough on every table. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it is there. Then I'll come over here. Sweep all that up. Yep, there it is. Move. Alright, now. I'm gonna put that there. They can still hop over it. But what it will do... No. I don't want to do it that way. I want it to come... here. I'll build that there. And that... that will give me like a push that way. So they'll fall down through there when they come through. Not some other weird way. Actually, scratch that. I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking this a lot. I'm just gonna make it flood this way, clean up the floor. I don't even need this. Just overthinking it. I need to just let it go. Deconstruct. All of that. Clean the plumbing. All of that. Yeah, and power. Deconstruct that. Yeah. I'm gonna let that... well... Not sure how I want to do this. That's gonna stop growing here in a minute. Don't know how high that has to be. That's the part that I don't get. Okay, so plumbing. Put you here. Okay, that covers that. Now I need power. Wouldn't call that easy, but at least it's direct. Yeah, I'm glad I lowered that by one tile. That made a lot of a difference. I mean, there's a lot more hydrogen in there than I want, but meh. Love to have more water coming through. But it's fine. 32 degrees. Whole point is that to regulate. And that's what it's doing. It's coming out as 40. Yeah. Temptation to make... wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, so what I think just happened is the ice that was here melted, moved up, froze back over. Yeah. I'm like 99% sure that's what just happened. Ooh. Okay. Part of me wants to plug this off. Polluted mud. You know, setting that auto harvest is not going to do me any good. At least it's something. It might give me seeds in the future. Okay, so... how can I do this? What I need... to melt this, I need more contact in there. To get more contact in there, I'd have to actually, like, get in there. I'm not sure how I can actually get in there. No. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. Plumbing. I want more heat pushing in here. That's the gist of it. I plan on running some super hot stuff in there, so I need contact. Even that's cold. I could get here. And I could put that there like that. Deconstruct that. That there. That there. Okay, so my thought here is I want this metal touching that. And the reason why I want the metal touching that is by having it hit that, I can push more of the heat into it. Slide that over one. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cancel that. Let it build first. I mean, technically, I could even go as far as to do this because it's touching the metal. Because it's touching the metal, that will give me more cooling contact, which is what I want. I'm about to push polluted dirt into this. It's gotta come out really hot. And that's gonna matter so much. Okay, cancel that, and it's built. Then I can go through and just remove all of that. There. Yeah. So that's dropping in temperature a lot. That's coming out at 40 some degrees. Ooh, 50. And it's dropping all the way to 24. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It pushed a lot of heat into that. Which will then in turn push heat into this. Wait, what? Huh. How did that get there? Maybe there was a piece right there? And I broke it? While there was water in it? How much is here? Okay. Roll down. Polluted water. Come on. Oh yeah, there was probably a little glob left in one of the pipes. Easily overlooked. Okay, so wait before I... Okay, so that's planted. So I can actually make 2 of those. And it's... Okay. I gotta figure something out for that stuff. Okay, that's harvesting. Okay. Take that. Ooh. Builder, 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 builder. Shoot. Need some... Ooh. Not do research, which I'm okay with that. You know what? Yes, I need a builder that bad. I am more than willing to do it. Okay. Deconstruct. There's a bed. Okay, right there. I have furniture right here. User. 300 water. Okay, not worrying about that. That's a future thing. First off, put a cot. Next, put a table. I'll even put one right there. Alright, now... Furniture. Alright, so... I want something with a lot of decor. Ooh, granite. Alright, so I'll put this here. Oh, it has to be a wall. Okay. Furniture, get a trim. I'll go to there. I will build 2 tiles. Go back to furniture. Oop. And flip. That will add a lot to the decor. Making it nice, where they'll be pleasantly happy in here. What I am going to do, I'm going to bury this wire. By burying it, I will then get more decor bonus. I mean, it's a plus 70, which is fine. Sweep that, and I'll sweep that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so skills. New guy. Okay, improved strength. Right now, your priority will be... Okay, so... Versus researching. You have a skill of 5 in that. That's not bad, but I'm going to lower it. Reason why I want you to do that. But I also want you to focus on tidying. I want their skill higher in building. But I want them to be able to get deconstruction. But I need them to be happy. Like, super crazy happy. Eventually, I'm going to turn that person into my, plumber and gun guy. Okay. Eggshell, molt. Okay. Up here. Ooh, I finally turned ice into water. I don't think it's going to take very long for it to go back into ice. Ooh, maybe not. I was cranking the heat into here. Once I have this melted, then I can start using this something else. Yeah. Temperature here. Did it come down or up? I think it's come down. Not by much, but that's all that matters. Okay. Ooh. Filter polluted water to water. I like those things so much. Too bad I don't have a use for you. Okay, so... Bye. Goodbye. Wait. Alright. Bye. And... Goodbye. Yes. Yes. More. More food. More food. I do need to start filling this up. Now, question is how do I want to go about this? I mean, I could just literally... It's regulating now. That was my fear. Pumping enough heat in. It's staying at temperature. I want it to come down more. That's the problem. Alright. Now that's all taken care of. They should flop into the water. I'm gonna mark that as a 7. I want those out of there. Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, now... Slowly... No, screw it. I'll just straight up seal it. Because if my understanding was correct, they don't see that as movable. want you to eat from that feeder, mostly because I want you to go through the reproduction cycle faster. Okay, they must have flopped. Perfect. Once all that's cleaned up, the reason why I extended this, there is a slim chance that if it was level with this, that the water, instead of going straight down, would curl under and drop. It's happened enough times to be an annoying thing that I keep an eye on. Okay. You... You are a weird one. What do I do with you? Because I want to keep you. Sweep that up. I think that's cold enough that it's freezing some of the polluted water. Swear. Oh, it probably is getting taller. Because they're probably putting it there. Ooh, not what I wanted. That's fine. Okay, all the polluted dirt is gone from there. I can clean that up with no fear. Gonna have to pull that out. Uh... 49. Okay, where's the pearl thing? Okay. Make that a 7 on priority. Okay. I'll make that. You know what? I'm gonna make you a 7. Lower that back to a 5. I want that done. Because I want to get rid of that spot too. I think... Hold on. Yep. Finally happened. Yep. Okay. Finally enough water in there that it's just pumping. But I don't want it to fill out. This is gonna be a little weird, but whatever. This means if I want to put more in there, have option. Wait. Harvested 200 kilograms pearls to offer our potential future crewmate. Now have 1 gasket, 2 flu coral seeds to use as needed. Okay. That's a future duplicate that I can get. I am not quite ready for them. Oh. When did I slow down? Oh, I wonder if that did it on purpose. Okay. lot of heat got picked up somewhere. Where did all that heat get picked up? Coming out is 30. Huh. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, there has been something I have been forgetting about. I make this with zinc or I push more cold into this area? Or can I pull more heat from there? Okay. I don't really need any of these. I'll take this. So I can do first off, get rid of that. Attack! There a third one? I think there was. Never made it to the... Oh, you didn't make it to the water. Alright. Well, you know what? You made it. You circumvented my will. You may live. This time. Oh, pick that up. Pick that up. Okay, I'm going to break all that piping. Don't think it can... Well, maybe it is producing the amount it's supposed to. Clean it up. If I get a little higher. Actually, no. Leave that up. Then you got this. Leave all of that up. I don't think if I ever got that. Okay. More polluted mud. That's what I wanted. Okay. Okay, now. Let the culling begin. Don't really need them turning more dirt. Or salt in the dirt. Okay. Wipe all that out. Yes. Okay. I'm going to dig right over so this carbon dioxide hopefully comes this way. If not, And I'm gonna have to go that route. That's sand. I think I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. And I'll go underneath and do that. Perfect. I mean, it's saying it's fine. So I'm okay with it. I'm in at 30, it's leaving out at 29. Thermal change, not great. Okay. Now. Put that there. That there. Again, I want more temperature exchange. I want to dump more heat into here. The more I can, the better. Okay, it's coming out 29. Ish. Pushing back in. Okay. Now, zinc isn't the best at heat exchange. Oh, I should have been doing aluminum. No. I'm just going to do... And for now... Because... 27... Well, that's at 56. At 30... Not super huge. Again, it's pumping more heat in. What I want. More heat to be pumped in. Look at all that coal drinking it up. Part of what's probably hurting me when this runs. That probably decreases how much is getting thrown in there. But that's fine. It's all temporary. All temporary. Okay. Not gonna be pearls anymore, and I don't need that there. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, you go down in there. Pump some of the oxygen out, but that's fine. Oh. Shoot. Once I pop that, I'm not gonna need to... Yeah, I'm not gonna need that for a while. I'll just click forever. Fine. There's mud. Well, then there's polluted mud. And differences are almost obvious. One is just, like, literally dirty. Now, there. And there. I'll remove that. Yeah, little one's growing again. Okay. Only 70% wild. I'll remove the vent. That will slowly feed back in. But it needs polluted. I believe it also needed polluted dirt. Polluted dirt is not hard to come by right now. I could easily make more later. Alright, I really gotta get down into here. I'm actually surprised I do not have a duplicate stuck down in here. That pushed it down. Now, I can dig right here. And I don't care about that salt water. This. Wow, for this. And more. I need to get into here. What is this? Oh, I believe that is another recruitable. I don't usually do the random ones because I don't want to deal with whatever they may or may not be operating. Oh, they use the bathroom slower. Ooh. Yes. I will probably regret that later. That's okay. Both of those. Yeah. Bed, bed. And that. I do need to remove those. I'm just gonna break them apart. There's not much in them. Alright, Corlium or whatever it's called. Then I'll just do a major sweep. You need a pit or something. Gotta figure out how I want to deal with that. Finish those doors. That is a very high priority. And that bed. Thank y'all. Do-do. D. And once I pop that, oof. Okay, so that temporarily broke. Down to here. Not going to need oxygen for a little bit. Now that I popped 49,000 kilograms of pressure. Like, it is about to get crazy oxygenated. In fact, I'm going to turn that and that airflow tiles to help it push. Otherwise, it's going to just get this way too high. Then their eardrums are going to pop. Make that one a 7. Because I really, really want it to move. Yeah, 5. They are risking an popped eardrum. Oh, too late. Yep, too late. That is a lot of stress for a half day. By giving that an option, I'm gonna push away. I'll even push on that a little bit. He's hungry, but no popped eardrums. Perfect. Good. Maybe that helped. $31. Fertilization. Was it salt? Oh, out of salt. That's not good. Okay. I am good, though. Oh, you know what? Consumables. I've not done this because it has not been issue. Salty sticks. Okay. So. First off, no one is to eat fish fillet. Go right here. Turn it all off. Wait, isn't there a way to... I thought there was a way to just do it manually there. So... meat. Where's meat? Okay. No one is allowed to eat raw meat. It has to be barbecue. And... You know what? I can't do nothing with that, so they can eat it. Okay. So, anything that is in its raw form, they're not allowed to eat. It's possible that I have been missing out on a lot of calories, but I think for now, I'm going to leave it here. I may do a few small little things to get everything right as rain. kind of backtracking to make sure I did not miss a possible vent. Need to push into here somewhere. Hmm. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and all that. Subscribe. And until the next time, later.